Well, Stu, I would have thought this was a nailed-on win for Poggy. Last mountain stage of the tour, surely he'd want to put a stamp on things. But they let Tymon Arensman win just, I say they let. He'd really held them off nicely. And where have we been watching it from?
Can you hear the vibes? Can you hear the vibes? We're 100 metres to go. Riders are still coming in, still within the top 10. Who've we got? Oh, it's Ben! It's Ben! Go on, Ben!
Ben Healy. God, don't worry, Ben. No more big mountains. This is the end.
It's only Paris to go.
This is Harry and Stu for Race Radio, a Life in the Peloton production, brought to you by Matt.
Here we go.
Let's take advantage of this.
I'm Mitch Docker, and this is Life in the Peloton's Race Radio. Over to you.
So Stu, are we having a nice time in the mountain?
We're having a great time. There's a little bit of rain, but like I say, it can't dampen the spirits.
Vibes are definitely good. We're here in part thanks to the sponsors, and we're sponsored by the Tour Down Under, which is a race that we both love, Stu. As I said on the pod yesterday, they've just released this year's race route, and it's looking pretty cool. First up, it's the longest ever women's race. They're going up corkscrew tries and 3 brand new stage starts in Wollonga, Maygill and Norwood. Sorry if I've pronounced those names really badly.
Of course, the highlights of the men's race are the return of the prologue. 2 times up the corkscrew and 3 times up Wollonga Hill, twice up corkscrew, thrice up Wollonga Hill. And they've got a new final stage in Stirling as well, which is like an inner city kind of circuit. So you'll be able to see the race heaps. It's going to be awesome.
Take it from us. We've been there. We absolutely love it. 16th to the 25th of January, get yourself down there. Whether you're coming from abroad or just from Australia, it is honestly the best week you can have.
Yeah. Adelaide is brilliant.
And not only that, if you're looking for something a little bit sooner, in October, we've got the Dirty Docker.
Tell me about the Dirty Doctor. The Dirty Doctor? We've had trouble with that in cycling before, haven't we, Harry? No, the Dirty Docker there's something for everyone, really. Like there's cross, there's running, there's racing, but it's not, you don't have to be serious. It's not just for elite athletes. There's, you can chill, you can have a good time riding your bike, hanging out, have a beer. It's awesome.
Whenever Mitch is involved, fun is involved.
Yeah.
And so we're here at the stage finish, but earlier on this morning, we managed to get to the stage start and we had a little walk around the paddock. So we're here in the paddock, stage 19 start, just having a little walk around to see what we can see. And we're walking right past the Picnic Post NLL bus, which of course is Oscar Onley's team.
Home of Oscar Onley, yeah. There's his bicycle there. Looks pretty good. Do you think it will make it onto the podium?
I would love to see it. He's only got 22 seconds to go today. If you can hear that.
Checking the tyre pressure.
The mechanics have got their special little tools. They kind of look like mini amps.
Or one of those massive vapes.
Yeah, yeah, they do look
for smoking naughty things.
Yeah. They both flavored smoke up into the tube of the tyre.
That's the trick. Is Oscar's tyres are full of DMT.
Let's see if we can find Oscar's bike. Excuse me, do you know which Oscar's bike is? This is Oscar's bike here. 191 team leader.
What pressure is it? What pressure did you just put in? Can you tell us?
Can you reveal?
No, je suis sûr, no.
Denied.
The oldest secret in cycling. There's Russ Ellis, photographer friend. Russ, quick word for Life in the Peloton's Race Radio.
How are you feeling?
Boys, how are you?
Very good. Are you having a good tour? Are you tired?
I'm very tired and I'm waiting for it to finish. Thank you, yes.
Big day today. Would you mind
right.
having a word, Matt, for Life in the Peloton's Race Radio?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, no, it's good. Atmosphere's good. Looking forward to another alpine day.
What does Oscar have to do today?
Get 22 seconds. Yeah, no, I think we've done a fantastic tour, whatever, so we're happy with the position we're in. Of course, it'd be nice if he can be on the podium, but yeah, we still got 3 big days to go, so we'll see how we go.
Can you tell us one thing about Oscar that people maybe don't know about him?
Yeah, he supports England cricket. So he follows England cricket, so he might be from Kelso, but he was actually born in London and he's a big cricket fan.
There you go. God, that's a real bombshell. I think we better move on. Thank you so much, Matt. Good luck for the rest of the tour.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Russ.
Matt Winston there, lead DS of Picnic Post NL, kindly having a word with us.
Breaking my heart in the process.
Yeah. So this is the thing with the paddock. You can just walk through and there's just rows and rows of bikes. All the buses have their canopies out, the mechanics, the DSs. This is the calm before the storm, really, isn't it, Stu?
In a way, yeah. I mean, I wonder how excited they are. I mean, I'm very excited walking through here. But is this just? I wonder if this is just another day at the office. It kind of seems to be.
You'd say so after 19 days in as well. Cofidis there. I'm not sure I'm into their branding. Are you? The bikes look a bit shit as well.
Unbelievable, because look, obviously, very long history in the Peloton. Very, very cool as well, I would say, and barely clinging on there.
Yeah.
So
I'd agree. I think we should move swiftly on.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
I think I can spot an Ineos Grenadier.
Which one?
No, not a rider, as in the terribly expensive, poorly made cars.
You're talking about Land Rover Defender Mark II?
Yes, I'm talking about Jim Ratcliffe's ego project. I don't think I like them, to be honest. But the bus is quite cool.
Got a little fridge full of mini colas there as well. That would go down a treat right now.
I wonder what Geraint Thomas is drinking right now.
Having a cup of tea and a bag full of Welsh cakes, probably.
Upson de Koningsbach bus parked right up next to them. I'm not seeing any shampoo moosing happening, which is what I was hoping to see. Although I saw, Stu, you might be interested in this one. They've got a new grey attack product.
Oh, really? I could use it on my beard.
They've got barely any riders left at the race, have they?
No, they have. I mean, it's like, what are they doing here still?
Yeah.
It's like the cars are all here with the roof racks, but not. I mean, no bikes on the roof because they don't need them.
Yeah. No Mathieu, no Jasper. What's the point?
Go home. Approaching the big purple Jayco bus.
It really is a sight to behold, isn't it?
It's enormous.
These guys must be delighted after yesterday.
Yeah, big time.
What have you spotted?
Vibes will be high, and I've just spotted Durbo's bike. Of course, he's on the special one. It's
oh my God! Look at the paint job on that. So describe it for us, Stu. Come on, give us your best.
As we all know, our colleague Luke Durbridge is Australian national champion, so it's kind of like a kind of goldy head tube kind of fade into like the green and then the white down the back, so Aussie flag colours, real magic.
It's really, really cool. I've not noticed
O'Connor
that.
just poked his head out of the bus as well.
There
He's getting his washing done by the looks of it.
Yeah.
This doesn't fit anymore. I've lost so much weight.
Okay, moving on now, walking up. It's just a big, long promenade. It's a bit like the Formula One paddock, isn't it, really? Not quite as glamorous, but you know.
Speaking of prominent buses, yeah, indeed, the EF bus also is visible from a distance.
I'd say it's almost visible from space, that one. And let's just describe the scenery. It's quite amazing here. Like, Albertville was the host city for the 1992 Winter Olympics, and it's basically based with mountains all around it. Actually,
ensconced, some might say.
Curious statistic, that was the last time that they hosted the Winter and Summer Olympics in the same year. I mean, obviously it makes sense because it's mental to do them in the same years. Why wouldn't you space it out a bit more? But the best story I found about the Albertville Olympics was in the short skating, a Norwegian guy
whose name you've forgotten.
Whose name I have forgotten.
Yeah, nice.
Had a issue with his pancreas, had to pass gallstones in the hospital 1 week before the final, but he won gold anyway.
Nice, making race weight perhaps.
Yeah. So here we are into the EF. Into the EF bus area.
Loaded up. They're all ready to go. Tom Southam. How's it going?
Yeah, good. I've just got over the shock of Harry jumping out of the crowd yesterday, scaring the living daylights out of me 3k from the summit, out of the mist.
Can you describe what I was wearing as well?
A polka dot plastic poncho, which is a mouthful.
Yeah. I did say on the pod that I think I was looking a bit less cool than you did, but it was pretty cool up there.
It was very cold up there, mate. It was very, very cold. I don't know when you got down. I mean, we were up there for quite a few hours after the stage finished.
God.
A bit chaotic, but you know, that's the tour.
How's the morale?
Super high.
Yeah.
My morale?
Yeah, your morale. I don't care about the team's morale.
Always high. Have you not seen the cricket score? It's really good. They're
That's
going
the
well.
second reference to cricket we've had this morning.
As long as that Crawley's going well, then everything's fine.
Obviously, you guys are having an amazing tour. Ben's on fire. The team are performing brilliantly. I want to know about Harry Sweeney, though. He's a machine. He's a monster. It's like he's a truck.
They do call him the truck. He's not that happy with the nickname the truck, but he's like coming to accept it. He's just he's getting used to it. He's been doing a fantastic job. You know, he did the ride that put Ben into yellow. He was the one that like flipped the race over between it being like a close gap, and then UAE basically going, we can't control this beast that's ahead of us, tearing down the road. This truck,
uncontrollable truck.
So yeah, he's made a big difference to the race. He's fantastic. I think the team we've got here has been really good. Got on really well.
Yeah.
Obviously, early success is like it's fantastic because it does like free you up, but then you have this weird thing which is like a bit of a privilege. But we got to this like last week and we're kind of like haven't done anything for a while, you know. It's been a few days.
Yeah.
Obviously just missed out on Von 2 as well, which was arguably, you know, another epic day.
That was heartbreak. Were you in the team car behind Ben for that one, or were you behind the Peloton?
No, I was behind the Peloton. I mean, otherwise we would have won, clearly. But
well, you were behind the car.
Yeah, the first one. But we alternate a bit the way we do the races and stuff. Those guys are up front, and like, it was Ben just ran into, you know, a little bit of a guy he just didn't quite get rid of. He was obviously that little bit faster, but shame.
Do you think Van Wilder getting there made any difference?
Honestly, no. I think Ben needed to drop Paripantra earlier before he got to Mass and go on his own and just plough past Mass, because he had him on the ropes. But once they went past Chalet Renard, you could see that, like, with the headwind, he was a bit stuck from then on. So it was always going to be difficult. It was always like a hard one to win. And then, I mean, Van Wilder was just like a bit of pressure, but it was also the pressure of like the yellow jersey group as well, because it was on a bit of a knife edge.
That's what
you
I
know?
mean. Like, it was.
So yeah,
it was a cracking stage. That's the thing with Ben. He once he gets past them, that's how he breaks their hearts, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like, he just goes and goes and goes, and the phrase I use, he just rides them to death.
Yeah.
He literally does. Unfortunately, on the slight uphill, he couldn't quite, you know, ride them to death enough.
Can you tell us something about Ben Healy that maybe nobody knows?
I don't know. People always, there's the question you always get. It's like, oh, Ben Healy, you know, what is it? He's so interesting, and you're like, he just kind of really likes going fast on his bike. That's one of his main things, and the mechanics of his bicycle, and so on and so forth.
Oh, he's going into that, is he?
Big time. Yeah.
Lovely.
But something else, I don't know.
Do you think he's a natural leader? Is he a calm leader? Is he a...
Yeah, it is. Like, a real leader is someone who's confident, because the people around him look at him and go, this guy's not scared of anyone. It's in Mitch's book, if you read it. And he has that about him. You know, he doesn't have to say much. It's just, he's there, he's got the legs, and he says, boys, I can do it today.
Nice.
Get me to here, get me to there.
Great.
I can do it. And the guys love that, and they feed off that.
Lovely. Well, we'll leave you to your day job. Cheers, Tom.
Thanks, fellas.
Lovely to chat to Tom, as always. Our colleague.
We'll see him at the Christmas night out, I suppose.
Yeah.
Everyone seems fairly relaxed and having a nice time, which is good.
Yeah.
None of the pressure that you might expect, but
I think maybe people don't really care at this point. They just want to get to Paris.
Everyone's looking through, it's the 1,000-mile stare.
Yeah, big time. Right, to the mountains.
Let's go.
So that was good fun little walk around there, trying to grab words with who we could. Unfortunately, we missed out chatting to Durbo. We were quite hoping to chat to our other colleague here on
We
Life
did get to see his bike, though. We did get to see his bike.
He was in the team meeting, serious business. They were all very happy there.
Yeah.
We also heard that we need to get a new nickname for Harry Sweeney. Got any ideas?
What about Long Tall Harry? He's like 6'2", so
Long Tall Harry. I like it.
I'm only 5'8".
That's
so
good. Very good.
It's a little bit more flattering than the what was it? The truck.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can appreciate if he doesn't like the nickname.
Why don't we just call him the 16-wheeler? There we go. Also, I should say, the Norwegian speed skater I mentioned, whose name I completely forgot on the spot, was Johan Alef Kuss. Apologies, Johan. One thing I was thinking while we were walking around, reflecting on it afterwards, though, Stu, is we were very lucky. We managed to get accreditation to go inside, but there was no fans inside. They were all barriered away.
Not
allowed in. Whereas just a few years ago, the buses area would always be thronging with fans. And I'm sure that it's a lot nicer for the teams and the riders to not be so mobbed, but it does reflect a bit the changing nature of the sport, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, a little bit more professional. I don't know. Like, it's nice that you can get... I mean, that's one of the special things about cycling. I'm sure I've said it before. Lots of people have said it before, but what other sport can you get, touching distance of the best in the world? And as I've also said before, that's not an encouragement to touch them. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should.
No. We can touch Luke Durbridge, but that's because he's our colleague. We
have to speak to HR first.
yeah, this is true. Do you think Mitch has an HR person? Yeah.
Shudder to think.
Yeah, I guess it does reflect the globalization and popularization of the sport that is happening, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I guess in some ways the sponsors do keep everything on the road. And we've got another sponsor for this week's pod. It's Join Cycling. Now, Stu, I know you've used Join. As we mentioned on yesterday's pod, you have kids. You're a busy boy.
That's true.
How has join helped you kind of get through those kind of tight times when you don't have much time to spare to ride?
Well, far be it from me to speak about the mental load. But, there's not a lot of space in the brain when you've got to work and you've got to look after kids and taking them to nursery, taking them to school and all that kind of stuff. So if you've got an app where you can just answer a few simple questions and it'll give you, a tailor-made training plan that will help you to, not necessarily get faster, but, just enjoy riding your bike more. It's, again, like the Dirty Docker. It's not all about performance. It's just about having a good time and being a bit fitter, a bit more trained. It makes riding your bike a lot more fun.
Does being a little bit fitter and actually getting into that, do you enjoy that side of things?
Definitely. I mean, if you get to ride your bike infrequently, there's nothing worse than, the sunshine and you'd make the effort to faff around getting all your kit on and then you get out for a ride and then you just suffer like a dog doing 40k. But
it loses the joy a bit.
Oh, big time. But if you're feeling pretty good and then you get out and you get a nice little loop in and you come back feeling strong, I'm always feeling good.
So just keeping yourself ticking over with something like Join can make a big difference in the enjoyment of how you ride.
Yeah, and if you visit join.cc/LITP, you get 30 days free. So give it a bash. That link is in the show notes, so yeah, don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself.
Now, speaking of sponsors, we had to bring you, listeners, this is one of the biggest parts of the Tour de France, which is, of course, nothing to do with the cycling. It's the publicity caravans, Stu.
What a spectacle.
Yeah, what a spectacle. We were there. We got some bits. Let's see how it went. The publicity caravans just rolled through. We've made it up to the final climb of the day. La Plagne, 19.1 kilometres, an average of 7.2%.
Serious.
Yeah, it is serious. And the publicity caravan's pretty serious business as well, isn't it? What did you make of it?
Well, you nearly got decapitated by, I think it was a flyer for Velux Windows, maybe.
Yeah. Of course, I'm sure everyone listening knows what the publicity caravan is here. We can just hear the dregs of it going past us now.
That was the Alpecin bus, Harry.
The publicity caravan is this enormous convoy of vehicles that are in all shapes and sizes that drive the entire route of the Tour de France about a couple of hours ahead of the race, and basically they just throw shit out to the fans on the roadsides. But
you're not wrong about all shapes and sizes as well. One of them was in the shape of a melon. There was a strawberry.
Yeah.
Some leeks.
Definitely. It's always started by UCL, which is the Tour de France yellow jersey sponsor, the Lion, which is always quite a cool one, you see. But I don't know. What do you think about it as a thing, Stu?
As a thing, I mean, there's a lot of chat these days about the eco credentials of anything, really, much less the Tour, but anything. And I do wonder the number of vehicles and the amount of tat that gets chucked out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plastic. You can still hear the tooting vehicles in the background there.
I can tell you there's 170 vehicles in the convoy, and they stretch, if you were to look at them from a helicopter, 12 kilometres long, the convoy, and they give out between 12 and 15 million bits every year. So it's absolutely mad.
Bits of stuff.
Yeah, bits of stuff. What did you get? Did you get anything?
I got a wooden keyring.
Yeah.
And that was about it, really. Yeah. I didn't do so well. You did better than me, though. You got a few things.
Yeah, I got a cap. I got some Haribo. Didn't get the sausages. I was quite looking forward to getting the sausages.
Harry's a massive fan of, what's it called? Cochonou.
Yeah, exactly.
The little sausage packets. So yeah, maybe we could get sponsored by them next year.
I do agree. They have made an attempt to reduce the environmental impact of the publicity caravan, but they're in a bit of a rock and a hard place because in a survey last year, 47% of people who come to the roadside said that they come for the caravan more than the Tour.
It doesn't quite compute for me. I come just for the race to see the sight of Julian Alaphilippe's oiled calves.
Yeah,
I don't come for the key rings and the sweets.
I mean, it's absolutely crazy. The kids and grandmas throwing themselves in front of vehicles to grab a key ring and so on and so forth. But
there was a very serious older man in front of us just down the hill when we were starting with the caravan. And he was very, very annoyed that you grabbed that first hat there.
Well, I saw
yours,
you gave me an assist. You gave me an assist. You body blocked him out of the way.
Yeah, well.
Great, thanks, Stu. We'll share that cap.
You can have the front, I'll have the back.
But yeah, so part of the things they've done to reduce the environmental risk is there's no more plastic. I remember even 5 years ago it was insane, everything wrapped in plastic. So at least not now. And there's a lot more things that I've been told that it's everything's got a use to it. But judging by the keyring that we got, I'm not so convinced.
Use it as a fire starter, maybe, if it is made of wood like it claims to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, the caravan's through. The team buses are on their way up. We better go up to the top. Back at the finish here. It's really raining now. We're about 20 minutes since the stage finished. Riders are still coming through in bits and bobs. And other riders are having to descend the mountain again. But it's really raining. It's a tough life as a cyclist,
something you kind of miss on the telly a little bit is that when the riders finish on the summit, they have to descend, so they're kind of riding like in the opposite direction to the race, the riders that are still finishing, which is a little bit bonkers when you think about it.
Yeah. No win for Poggy. I wonder whether maybe everyone's just a bit on their knees, because this week has been pretty crazy. There's been 5 HC summit finishes and a mountain time trial. There's never really been anything like it. We've done the Pyrenees, the Alps, and Mont Ventoux in the space of the last 8 days. I mean, fair play to Aronsman. The fact that he can be bold and have the grit and still have the legs, that shows something special.
Yeah, hanging on to the bitter ends, like us, really,
Yeah.
So wait to get off this mountain. Here comes the autobus.
Yeah, the little gruppetto of about 30 riders, including Geraint Thomas. He's had a very quiet last tour, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, retirement's just round the corner for him. Yeah. I suppose you just want to get to Paris. Only 2 days to go, and we'll be there.
Yeah, we will see you all then.
Here we go.
Let's take advantage of this.
I'm Mitch Docker, and this is Life in the Pelotons Radio. Over to you.